Welcome to AJC TV. I'm Jonathan Horowitz, and I'm coming to you from the studio at Sam Houston Race Park in Texas, the site of the major Arabian horse races during the winter months. And I am filling in here as the announcer on Kentucky Derby Day. The Triple Crown races in the United States will also coincide with the richest Arabian race of the year in America. Preakness Day 2021, May 15th, will feature the UAE President Cup, and we'll be on site at Pimlico in Baltimore, Maryland, to bring you all the stories about the horses, the people, the pageantry that surrounds the UAE President Cup Series, the oldest global series of Arabian horse racing. The last race that we had in the United States for Arabians took place at Sam Houston, a little bit of a hiatus in Texas until racing resumes at Retama Park, but Arabian racing in a big way taking place all around the world, and we have highlights on this racing recap episode of AJC TV.
Prix de Carthage vient de s'élancer pour 2 kilomètres.
One of the best Arabian racehorses in Europe made his first start of 2021. Hattal is now 5 years old. He began his sophomore season in the Group 2 Prix de Carthage, over 2,000 meters at Toulouse in France. Jockey Oritz Mendizabal is in the orange and green check silks of Sheikh Mansoor bin Zayed Al Nahyan's Yaz Horse Racing Management. Hattal stalked Ibn Gadir, and the two Yaz Horse Racing runners locked horns at the top of the stretch.
Hattal, l'As qui va rester, qui va accumuler une nouvelle victoire avec ensuite Ibn Gadir qui reste deuxième et la troisième place pour le 4 Melabi.
Hattal won the French and UK Derbies in 2020. He's part of an accomplished family as the son of Mizna, the 2008 Dubai Kahela Classic winner. And Mizna's mother is Unchained Melody, a Darley Award Horse of the Year in the United States and a 3-time winner of the Dubai Kahela Classic. It's going to be exciting to see Hattal in big Group 1 races in Europe against top older competition. He's part of quite the roster for Yaz Horse Racing that also includes 2021 Dubai Kahela Classic winner Darien. In the race before at Toulouse on April 25th, Jalela, a 4-year-old filly for Sheikh Joan bin Hamad Al Thani's Al Shakab Racing, won the Prix Nefta, a Group 2 contest over 2,000 meters that is part of the Sheikh Mansour Festival. That was the first group race of the year for Arabians in France.
And the president of the UAE Cup goes to Texas. TM Red Texas wins.
We're gearing up for the first Grade 1 of the year in America, and the UAE President Cup has been very much tied to the great TM Fred Texas. TM Fred Texas won the race in 2011 at Churchill Downs and in 2012 at Pimlico, where it will be held at the Preakness in 2021. A son of TM Fred Texas, RB Texas Hold'em, won the UAE President Cup at Churchill Downs in 2019. In France, a son of TM Fred Texas named Abbas won the Group 3 Prix d'Ormain for 4-year-olds over 1,900 meters at La Teste as part of the Sheikh Mansour Festival on April 28th.
Abbas, Mignon du Soleil qui a un léger avantage, mais Abbas, peut-être. Oh, c'est serré.
Abbas led a top 3 finish for trainer Thomas Forsey that also included Munir de Soleil and Hogger de Lardis. Munir de Soleil had won the Emir Silver Sword in Qatar. In that race was First Class, a former Cree-Run Darley Award winner who perhaps we'll see in France as well this year. We're grateful to Cree-Run for their support in helping us expand our international coverage on AJC TV.
They're off.
Across the English Channel, the first Arabian race of 2021 took place for the Arabian Racing Organisation in the United Kingdom. Commentator Gary Capewell will have a more in-depth report next month, but we'll show you the stretch run of the Wathba Stallions Cup Maiden Stakes won by Shadwell first-time starter Farasah on April 28th at Wolverhampton.
Down the straight they come, and away to the left it's now Aldana who moves through to take over. Aldana striding on in the Shadwell silks, goes a couple of lengths clear, being pursued by Al Simsam, and they're staying on Farasah, who now moves into second with 100 yards to go. Aldana, Farasah is still closing, edging closer, might yet get there. It gets very tight in the end. Farasah on the near side of Aldana. It'll go to the judge.
The Wathba Stallions Cup Series hosts Arabian horse races all around the world as part of the Sheikh Mansour Festival. There are 5 Wathba Stallions Cup races scheduled for the United Kingdom in 2021.
Atenção!
Continuing our journey around the Arabian horse racing world, 2 Wathba Stallions Cup races took place in Brazil on May 1st. Clapton AJR made a successful debut in the Wathba Stallions Cup for colts in Sao Paulo over 1,300 meters. RG Kodak won the fillies division over 1,000 meters. There will be 2 more races in the Wathba Stallions Cup series in Brazil on September 25th. There's more information about the Wathba Stallions Cup. The Wathba Stallions Cup has made a tremendous impact on the growth of Arabian horse racing around the world. The series, that is part of the His Highness Sheikh Mansoor bin Zayed Al Nahyan Racing Festival, began in 2010. Emanating from the UAE capital of Abu Dhabi, around 100 races are run each year across 6 continents. The Wathba Stallions Cup has made Arabian horse racing a global language, with races in the United Kingdom.
Gates back there off and racing for the Wathba Stallions Cup. Al Shamik with a thundering late run to go on and win.
Across the English Channel in France.
Avec le Montois Hades qui va l'emporter la 2e place pour le 6.
Off the Bay of Biscay in Spain.
En este premio Wathba Stallions Cup, la carrera reservada a los ejemplares de raza árabe. De Belistam, el número 3 de Amir Al-Sham, que se impone.
And working east across Europe into Italy.
Carlo Fiocchi, Manutaoui, qui rende
Switzerland.
1800 mètres à parcourir pour cette épreuve qui est la Wathba Stallion Cup.
Ni la Chale qui prend l'avantage face à Azem, ni la Chale qui s'impose. Azem est 2e.
Poland and more.
I jako pierwsza minie linię mety, dalej chyba na 2. miejscu Pilargo.
There have been Wathba races in Morocco as part of the festival's World Arabian Horse Racing Conference.
رقم 2 وبأمتار كبيرة كيمشي للمركز الأول، رقم جوج المركز الأول.
And in Australia,
1,400 ahead of them for the Wathba.
With this race at the Gold Coast, commentated by Victoria Shaw, a winner of the Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Darley Award for Best Journalist that's also part of the festival.
Chasing there at this point is Justice for All, but in vain here as Joby storms across the line again. And Joby with another big victory here this morning at the Gold Coast for the Purebred Arabians.
The Wathba Series came to the United States in 2014 with the first race held at Arapahoe Park in Colorado. 3 horses can win it with 100 yards to go. The Jets Tigress getting leg weary. Here's Etre Sheik getting up, and Etre Sheik goes on to win. The series continues to be a source of historic moments. In 2020, it marked the return of Arabian horse racing in the United States to racing on a synthetic surface in a decade, with this victory by California San JS at Golden Gate Fields in Northern California on August 9th. Kali She's Hot Asvi's win in the series at Lone Star Park on October 25th represented the first win by a horse sired by multiple stakes winner Mags Mad Max. In Sweden, Cyrano du Cairo accomplished the rare feat of breaking his maiden in a graded stakes race in the 2020 Wathba Stallions Cup at Jägersro, the country's oldest track, on May 15th. Looking forward to more Wathba Stallions Cup history, the festival has launched a new logo, continuing the vision of Sheikh Mansoor and Sheikh Zayed for how the world can celebrate the Arabian breed.
Stand by for the start. They're off.
Although we're in the midst of a month-and-a-half hiatus of Arabian horse racing in the United States after the Sam Houston season finished, Arabian racing connections have continued to be successful. Uptown Arabians, the 2020 Darley Award champion breeders who campaigned Horse of the Year Uptown Sandy Girl, won a 5-furlong thoroughbred turf sprint on the opening night of the thoroughbred season at Lone Star Park in Texas with their homebred 4-year-old gray thoroughbred filly, Uptown Bling at Home. She's won 3 of her last 4 races and is becoming a turf sprint specialist.
Uptown Bling at Home, the first challenger to Aloha Betty. Then up to the outside, quick to bold contention. St. Moon, looking for a clear run, will head toward the inside. And then to the outside comes Chikara through the stretch. It is Uptown Bling at Home. Quick. And then to the outside comes Chikara as Uptown Bling at Home is going to get the job done. Tight for second there. Chikara up on the outside of quick.
We want to finish by congratulating Curtis Cody and Megan Devine on their engagement at Churchill Downs on Kentucky Derby Day 2021. I wonder where they got the idea to get engaged at Churchill Downs on a major race day. Curtis took photos when Ashley and I got engaged at Churchill Downs at the UAE President Cup in 2019. Ashley and I joined so many in the horse racing world in sending our best wishes to them. Curtis and Megan are part of the Cody photography team that takes some of the best pictures of Arabian horse races all around the world and are great friends to the Arabian racing community. We hope you've enjoyed this look around the world of Arabian horse racing, a big month of Arabian racing coming up in May 2021, highlighted in the United States by the UAE President Cup. And we look forward to bringing you the stories from Pimlico on Preakness Day in Baltimore, Maryland. Until then, I'm Jonathan Horowitz. We'll see you at the races. Would you like to tell the world about your stallion, retired racehorse looking for a new home, farm, or other service? You can run a commercial or sponsor a segment on AJC TV. Also, consider listing in the Arabian Jockey Club directory at ArabianRacing.org. For more information, you can email contactajctv, all one word, @gmail.com.